สนับสนุนโดยกรุงเทพประกันภัยให้คุณเต็มกว่าทั้งความคุ้มครองและใจมากกว่าการให้มากกว่าความผูกพันความรู้สึกดีๆที่มีให้กันทุกวันเปปทีนของขวัญที่ส่งถึงกันได้ทุกวันกิฟฟรีน Gifts for Life ติดกล้องฟูจิโกะวันนี้ลุ้นไปเกาหลีฟรีกับแพนเค้ก
1 year, I didn't practice shooting.
But you still carry guns with you. You carry guns with you.
But yesterday, when I went for shooting, I was better than many people in the yard there.
How long have you been practicing shooting?
Before I come here to Thailand, about 5 years ago.
Is that a hobby? Or is that something serious?
No, it was serious because I studied how I was trained for the self-defense.
Self-defense.
Even I know judo and karate.
Judo and karate.
Yes.
So you trained in judo and karate and shooting because of the mission here.
Because of this mission here, yes. I want to tell you that when I finished the training in the special place in Riyadh, and they sent 2 gentlemen to fight with me. And they couldn't.
You were that strong?
Yes. Because I took it serious. I was not in this training as I was a hobby or something that I'm enjoying it.
How many personal guards do you have? Personal bodyguards?
Here?
Yeah.
10.
10?
Yes.
They surround this house, they go everywhere with you?
Not all the time. Sometimes I go alone on the street.
You're not afraid?
No, I'm not afraid. Why? Why I'll be afraid?
Well, if you have 10 bodyguards, you must be afraid of something.
No, these people, because the government of Thailand wanted to protect me. But I don't feel, as a Muslim, as I told you, Mr. Sutishai, as any human, our life is like a bulb. When it comes, the day will come. Nobody can protect you. And somebody told me, because of your interviews, that you are attacking some people and you are talking too much about these cases, you should be careful. And even we have to go to the mosque every Friday as a Muslim. Some friends from the police department told me, please don't go to the mosques. Don't expose yourself to the public.
You will not change the way you have been handling the case? You were too noisy. Are you going to be less noisy?
No, I am not, because I'm noisy. I have this behavior. I have this character.
Yesterday, you carry an oxygen tank in your car as you travel everywhere.
Yes.
You still have a heart problem?
Yes, still sometimes I have some pain, because I didn't go to the hospital and didn't have treatment. That's what I need.
How long now have you had this problem?
About from January 1993 until...
So
now.
this is about 2 years,
Yes,
almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. I have the problem with one of the muscles of the left side of the heart. It is a little bit lazy.
Not working?
Not working well.
But you plan to go for a major treatment, so surgery?
Yes, I believe I should go to Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, we have very good doctors. If not, I'll go to United States.
Yesterday, you have a bird upstairs which calls Koja all the time. Is that to boost your own ego, to keep calling your name day in, day out?
No, because this bird give me the impression that I'm popular.
How did you get that bird?
I was shopping in the Sunday market.
Jatuchak market.
Yes. And I heard Koja.
You heard the
Yes.
bird?
I
or
was
Koja?
surprised. Then I saw the bird. They said, this bird saying Koja. Then I asked the bird, who taught you to say Koja? He said, from the television and from the newspapers. Then I bought that bird.
Yes, and a very interesting bird that can call your name.
And he can say, Assalamu alaikum, good morning.
Really?
Yes.
You taught him that.
But I didn't tell him how to say good evening and good night.
After this mission, when you go home, life must be quite a different story because you would not be well known, your name would not be in the newspaper anymore. How are you going to adjust to your life after the scandal?
No, this is normal for the diplomat. And when I return back to Saudi Arabia, I believe I'll have a program at the television in Saudi Arabia. And I wanted to talk about the relationship between a man and a woman. A man and a woman. Legally and illegally. I wanted to tell my people in Saudi Arabia, for the wife, how to behave with her husband, and for the husband, how to behave with his wife.
Do they report about you and the cases?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So you are quite well known in Saudi Arabia too?
Yes. That's why I'm afraid to go back, because I cannot walk on the street.
So will there be a big adjustment once you go back for your own life?
I believe that no diplomat in the world for the history works as I work here in Thailand. Not only from Saudi Arabia, from any other countries. Because my service here in Thailand, it was long and it was dangerous, and it was quite of responsibility.
So why did you accept this mission? Why didn't you turn it down?
Because I love challenging. It is my habit.
You always been a patient man?
Yes, I am.
You don't look like very patient sometimes. You look like you're very impatient sometimes when you blurt out, when you make strong announcements.
Because sometimes it is very strong strain on my nerves. When it gets that bad, I look impatient.
Have you ever been reprimanded by your government for being impatient, for making some controversial statements?
No.
Your government has never said, calm down.
No. I told you, I don't think any other diplomat, even from foreign diplomacy or foreign missions, they or he has the authority to talk my way. I believe you dealt with some diplomats. They always ask you, what is your question? You send it written to me, and then they send it to the government, and the government will answer it, and they send it to them. Then they meet with you, and they read it from the papers. But for me, you sit with me, you talk, I am not expecting what you are going to, I cannot predict what you are going to ask me.
And why are you so special?
I don't know, really. It is a gift of Allah. I didn't know, because this is not normal. I shouldn't be like that. But I believe because I am careful with the journalists, especially with Mr. Sutisha and Tifsha.
You have special authority from the prince, maybe? Is that the reason?
Higher.
Is that the reason why you...
Higher.
Higher.
Yes. Because The prince is the president of the youth welfare in Saudi Arabia. And I have, because even the Ministry of Foreign Affairs cannot give this kind of authority. But because I am careful in my answering the questions.